because the thing that I notice with women of substance is that they're up to stuff in their life. You know, they're not willing to settle for how life shows up. They want to actually grow through that, and often they have a secret wish, and I think that secret wish is that they want to contribute at a higher level, and you're one of these women.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So listen in, and I know that you'll be inspired by hearing what Mila has to say, and give you a few little tips for yourself on how to have that confidence to move forward, and to trust that you can actually make the difference that you want to make in the world too. So welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you here.
Nice to be here.
So I wanted to start firstly by talking about your mission in the world. You don't, just say what you'd like to say.
Yep. My mission's only come to me recently. I've got endometriosis, and possibly endometriosis.
She has the symptoms.
I've been smashing my head against a brick wall with the medical system for 14 years now, actively seeking help. Finally met the doctor of my dreams last week. Is a bit amazing. But the obstacles I've found along the way have been very isolating, very sad. I lost myself. I've been depressed, anxious, and I have an amazing support network around me. So it really just concerns me that there's women out there going through this in even harder times. Because I've got a loving family, a loving partner who support me through this, and I still managed to hit rock bottom. So it's lit the fire in my belly, some would say, and I'm going to be helping advocate, empower, educate future females and doctors so that we can sort this shit out, really.
Don't hold back. Be yourself. Yeah. So Mila, anyone that really steps up and it's like they're compelled to do so. So you had a really compelling event that went over a long period of time that caused some really chronic issues.
Debilitating. I've lost all quality of life.
Yes. But to do something about it and not just focus on yourself, that you actually want to support other women. Yeah. Is that a calling, or what is it? What is actually driving you to want to make that impact for others?
It was just an epiphany that I had one day. It's something I've been looking for my whole life. I've been in an internal panic attack since I was 15, thinking about what are you going to do with your life? What are you going to specialize in school? And I think that I was far too young and irresponsible to actually do anything about it. So I've buried my head for years. Then one day, in the deep midst of my pain, it just came to me, and I went, it's been there all along. So it's in my bones. Another part of it that I found just kind of made sense, I guess, was I joined a lot of support groups. I found it really depressing that people were just constantly complaining and not doing anything about it and focusing on the negative. So instead of hating on doctors, I've befriended some doctors, and I've been talking to them because we want them on our side. We're not against them. They're the people that will help us, but we need to be doing something productive and progressive instead of just wallowing in the pity of the injustice of it. I want to actually empower people and educate people, and I think that just wallowing around in a chat group being negative is not going to help.
Well, we would say that that's just telling the story, wouldn't we?
Absolutely.
Like telling your own debilitating story versus taking the gifts of what you know and doing something with it.
Yeah, I think I'm driven by what I wish I had.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The support that I wish was there, and I've got a journal this big full of ideas of different period-related businesses I could have. But it's mainly coming from a place of what would have helped me when I was in that really dark place.
Yes, yeah. Do you know, Tony Robbins says the same thing. He goes, if I can help one person not suffer in the way that I had to suffer, then my work is done.
Absolutely.
And that's how you feel.
Yeah.
So to do that, You've obviously has to go through your own challenges and your own struggles to have the confidence to step forward. What's been one of the biggest struggles for you?
Owning up that I am the only person that can change things.
Right.
How I react to a situation, because I can't change what's happening out there. I can't change the doctor not believing me, or the doctor saying I'm a drug addict because all I want is painkillers. I can't change that, but I can change the way that I show up when these things happen. And that's the only relief that I'm ever going to get. Taking responsibility for my actions and not playing the victim. So that was the hardest part, accepting that I'm actually I'm being more problematic than I realise.